Grab a cup of coffee and settle in. It's the medal round. This is the relaxed round for us because we know this. All the wrestlers you're going to see this morning are already All-Americans. Yeah, they're wrestling for the ultimate prize of third place this morning. Some of them disappointed perhaps not to be standing on that podium tonight in first place, but they already know that one thing cannot be taken away from them. They will be forever All-Americans. We're going to start with looking at Charlie Falck of Iowa against Falck-McKnight of Penn State. Guys?
Well, Charlie Falck of Iowa, he's come a long ways. He's wrestling for an ultimate prize of third place. He got 8th last year and started as a freshman, true freshman, and really after a redshirt year became an All-American as a junior, having a great year this year. Big start right here because he's beaten this guy 3 straight times. Twice last year, once in dual meet this year. McKnight has fallen 3 straight times to Falck.
That's a stalemate right there. They're in a north-south position, grabbing each other's ankles. No one could improve, and they'll restart. Falck has a very aggressive style. Typical Iowa. And like pressure, heavy hands.
Like anyone that's come through the tournament, this is about the 7th match of the tournament for McKnight. When you come through the consolation bracket all the way back, early loss, you've got to wrestle 7 or 8 times.
And he has wrestled well above his seed. He was unseated. So for him to be an All-American here is a great performance for McKnight. And he's looking to add. And I love what Tom Brand said to me. He said, the further down the podium you are, the more it hurts. And so deep down, you do care. So even on a Saturday morning early, these guys are pouring out the energy.
Falck does a nice job of finding angles, coming to the side. Right here, he's got the leg. He needs to come up. All right, he's elbow deep on that single leg. If he can come around, and McKnight doing a nice job of staying in the scramble to just call a stalemate. That's what he's looking for. He's actually looking, he's probably got 2. Yes, he's 2 and he's scored. He's got a tilt. McKnight on fire in this tournament.
And there's the 2 back points. 4-0, McKnight leads.
He's able to lock up the ball and chain. That's what they call it right there, and tilt him for 2 points.
Tell you what, he had some funk there, some great flexibility in his legs to be able to slap that on Falck. It looked as though Falck had a real good shot going.
Yeah, it's interesting to me, guys, how a guy can go from defense to offense so quickly.
That comes from just a lot of time in the room. You've talked about it, Dave, before. It's what you're doing in June, July, and August, and you're just drilling.
I think they go beyond that. They actually create. You can teach a gross framework, a basic thing. Then each wrestler takes that gross framework, tailors it, and puts all the finishing touches on it. And based on your own abilities, your own physical characteristics, you can invent different things off that basic groundwork that the coach lays down for you.
This will be a good test for Charlie Falck, who's beaten McKnight 3 times in the last 2 years, down 4-0 now.
One for the escape.
Falck just shy of riding time, or excuse me, McKnight just shy of riding time with 58 seconds. Falck should go right back to that single.
Boy, a good first period from Falck-McKnight, unseeded Falck-McKnight of the Nittany Lions.
We talked about the team race on the front. Penn State right in the race for 2nd place. Troy Sunderland, longtime coach. He has done a great job at Penn State, has him in the running for a trophy for sure. 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Nothing's, or 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Nothing's for sure. Troy's not in the corner. There's John Hughes, former NCAA All-American for Penn State, who is in the corner.
McKnight now working an outside cradle. Trying to knock Falk's hips down so that he can try and bring him over. Falk will try to keep his knees wide, head down, and stay in his base, his brace.
What's going on here, too, is it's a great ride for McKnight.
Falck breaks the cradle, now goes on the offense.
He's not there yet because of the, McKnight's got that leg. He's still got that leg.
And these are those creating situations where you use your own flexibility and instinct.
And remember this, because he's accumulating riding time that could come into play later. McKnight still accumulating riding time.
It doesn't look like it, though, guys. It looks like it's Falck on top, but it's not.
No, it hasn't.
There's your one escape.
One.
Minute 55 riding time for McKnight. That was a big hold on there.
And immediately, McKnight back in on a leg.
That's in tight, potentially dangerous. Look at the way that knee is bent right there, and so the ref broke it.
Riding time. I know probably most of the people watching this morning are real wrestling aficionados, but for those who are just tuning in this morning and checking out some of the action here on the U, riding time would be anything over 1 minute. At the end of regulation, you would add 1 point.
And just that little threat with the underhook. You heard this crowd go nuts, and the bumblebees are out and watching. And now it seems Falck is starting to pour on the pressure. And is he going to catch McKnight? He does. Oh,
but
they
he
go
gets
out.
no back points. No back points.
And they're not going to give anything.
Nothing.
Falck had an opportunity there. McKnight slippery, able to counter. Look at that face.
Boy, Tom Brand's not happy with this decision.
In tight, right here over both arms. And now he twists sideways, and I think McKnight thought maybe he'd get out of bounds, but Falck now able to step over, and boy, that was close. He could have given 2 there.
And you know what? It wasn't a bad call. I mean, you're saying it's close, but there was continuous motion if you look at it really closely there, and so the referee right on top of it.
Tom Brand
doesn't think so.
Yeah, right. He was fighting for his wrestler, Charlie Falck, saying he thought that was definitely a takedown.
Watch this. Okay, you're going, oh, he's got him over.
Not yet.
But there's not 2 yet. You think he's hooked, but is he hooked?
There was motion.
So your
That's
opinion, guys, good call.
Bang, bang.
Good
Yep.
call.
Good
Close
call.
call. Good call.